Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mbali, can you give us an update as to what is happening currently there?
Well, we are coming at you live. Well, we are currently at the OR Tambo International Airport, and of course this is where we are expecting about 260 South African students who have been studying medicine in Cuba. Now, of course, this is part of the Nelson Mandela and Fidel Castro health program, where a number of students from South Africa go on a journey to go and study medicine in the country of Cuba. We are expecting them to arrive at any moment now, and this is, of course, there will be in a celebration that will be celebrated at around 12 o'clock later this afternoon. We are expecting also the health minister to be making his way to this specific venue, as well as the Deputy President DD Mabuza. But of course, with me right now, we have some of the parents who are, of course, awaiting their children, who will also be arriving at any moment at this moment. So just joining me now is one of our first guests. She is a mother from Sasolburg in the Free State. Mama, I know that you have been waiting here since this morning, and I'm sure that you are pretty much excited to be receiving your daughter here.
And
how has the journey been for you and your child? We also have another parent over here, and she is from Orange Farm here in Gauteng, and I understand that your son started this program at around 2012.
Yes, my dear, he started here, this program in 2012, yes.
And I'm sure, how has the journey been? I'm sure that, he's been telling you about being a doctor for a very long time. And I know that you said that earlier on you struggled in terms of financial resources to take your child through a medical school. How did you come about in terms of actually doing this journey with him and actually leading him to study medicine in Cuba?
Actually, I won't say I, but the government has helped me so that my child could reach the target, to reach his goal. And the other thing, I want to thank him for the courage and the strength that he gave me. He also gave me strength so that I become brave for him. Because it is hard for a parent to stay away from his child or her child for a long time. But he has to learn more languages, extra languages than the South African languages, because now he's speaking Spanish, that side, and I'm proud of him.
And how difficult was the process in terms of filling in application forms?
Wow, talking about that, I remember when I was supposed to fill that form, I made so many errors, but the assistants at the Department of Health helped him to fill that form. Yes, and I didn't even have money for him to go to do passport and for transport as well, but through God's grace, we managed to do all those things. But the Department of Health also helped me to help us to fulfill these gaps.
And Mama, you must be so excited that he's finally coming home now for good this time.
Dear, you don't know. If only you can open my heart and see how I'm happy and excited. I can't wait for him to depart at that gate.
Thank you very much. Now, of course, we do know that some of the students who will be coming through these doors, they will also then go through another program within the Department of Health, and that is, of course, to go into some of the workplaces where they'll have to be doing their internships. But as I said, we are expecting this specific graduation, or rather celebration, to kick off at around 12 o'clock today. It's back to you in studio.
That's our reporter on the ground, Mbali, giving us the latest there coming from the airport. And of course, we'll keep you abreast of that story as it develops today.